Hey, hola, señoritas and señors. It is a beautiful October 13th, and I don't know how you slice it. Like it could be a happy Indigenous Peoples Day to you. It could be happy Columbus Day. Columbus, we're back. Columbus is back. It could be Columbus Day to you. It's definitely my birthday. That's for sure. 54, Studio 54, baby. Everybody put on your, we should have worn disco pants today to celebrate Studio 54. Hola, Steve.
Happy birthday, man. I was jamming back here to the music. It was
It's a hot little birthday track.
I got it. Yeah, we got a couple on deck too.
Yeah, kind of could have gone forever on that. Good morning, everybody. Morning Mike's brought to you by Venbrook Insurance. It's a very exciting day all the way around. We got a lot. It's, by the way, how about this? It's Morning Mike's show number 54 on my 54th birthday. We didn't back into that. We didn't mean for that to happen. That's just a thing that did happen. So what do you say about that? Show 54 on my 54th birthday. Pretty crazy. Gotta say it. So honestly, the whole country is just beside themselves. Steve was just looking at NBC on television, and they have at the bottom, the local NBC, the local station says, Happy Indigenous Peoples / Columbus Day. People are giving up.
They don't know which one. What are we doing?
You know, it's like look, you have to decide, okay? In 1492, in whatever it is, the island of Guananana or Guananina in the Bahamas, you know, Columbus and his 90 men arrive. They come to the Americas. There are people here first. Okay, they don't wear the same clothes. They look different, but they're here. So they're like, you discovered what? I'm standing here, okay? So if you want to call it Indigenous Peoples Day, have at it. You got that claim. They have more of a claim, I would say. But if you want to go Columbus, I think most people who are fighting for Columbus are just tired of being told what to do. You know what I mean? Like, stop taking things away. Stop taking down statues of people. He's just an Italian guy who came over in 3 boats with 90 people. So, look. Italian guys are fighting for him, the Italian lobby, and the Trumpster, he gave right in. Right? Trump said, you know what, guys? We're back. And he said it with great fortitude. Never bats an eye. He's no NBC News.
We broke out in applause. Good. Columbus Day. We're
Okay.
back. Columbus Day, we're back, Italians. We love the Italians.
I love when he says we love the Italians. We love the blacks. God, we love the blacks. We love the Hispanics. We love them. And we love the Italians. We love them. Absolutely. Bottom line is, hey, Linda, how are you? Happy birthday, me. Oh, thank you so much. Whoever gives you the day off, right? They win. No matter what, don't take the day. I found out that on October 13th, 1971, my actual birthday, when I was born, that is the day that Columbus Day became a federal holiday. So I do have a claim to this day as well. I mean, I was there. I'm the face of whatever. I'm the face of day off in America, right? Thank God. My mom needed the day off, right? She was giving birth to me. So let's go around the horn and see let's see what's going on here. All right. Look at this guy, Noodles Mama. That's an interesting. Steve, look at Noodles Mama. Ooh. Baby, you need a new dermatologist. Whoa, that's some look right there. Joy, why can't I see you? Happy birthday. Thank you, Jewel. Gigi or Jewel. Happy birthday. Thanks so much. It's been raining on the Cape all night long. Isn't that good luck? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. It's been a hell of a week. Thank you. You know, it's been a hell of a week. I've been on the road. Like, I finally got home yesterday. Oh, gotta say, I was just gone forever. I went to New York. I got there and had a big meeting with a major sponsor, Game Day Men's Health. Went through all their stuff at the clinic. It was amazing. Such great people. And then I went to Maine for my brother's announcement. As you saw, we chatted from Maine. That was pretty wild. Then I came back for psilocybin journey number 2. We'll get into that in a second. Got to put a pin in that. Hey, Janine, how you doing, girl? Santa Monica, you're just down the street. She's really not that far, Janine. Happy birthday from the Adirondacks. You know, much with the upside down pineapple, they say 2 Adirondack chairs out in front of your house also means swingers inside. Maybe I'll swing on my birthday. No, I don't. That's obviously not going to happen. What a dumb idea. Stupid. Incredibly stupid. Anyway, before we talk about the other stuff, Trump loves the upside down pineapplers. He does. They're the best, better than any other pineapple. The other people, they go straight up. The pineapples are like this. We take the pineapple, we turn it down. A lot of people think that's better. Happy birthday from Bonnie in Scotland. Oh, from Bonnie, Scotland. That's where you're from. Hi, Annie. Hello there, Annie. I love a good Scottish kilt, The freedom underneath there, the air. Whew, nice. Princeton, New Jersey. How you doing, JJ? What are you making by hand, sweetheart? What are you making by hand? What can I make by hand? Nothing. Morning, Karen. There she is. Karen with an I. In the house. The hostages. Woo! How about that? They're home. Bibi, Netanyahu, greeting Trump right there. Freedom of the hostages on my birthday. Fantastic. I'll tell you what. This is, not something I focus on, but the attack, the terrorist attack on October 7th was on the worst day of my life. And the freedom of the final freedom of the hostages, 20 of them coming home, is on my birthday. So that's kind of nice. 737 days after the attack, and it's over. The last 20 living hostages, all men, by the way, ages 21 to 48. And they come in exchange for 2,000 Palestinian prisoners. Now, how many of those 2,000? By the way, a lot of them are just nice family people, I'm sure. But plenty of them are bad mofos, right? Bad hombres. How many of those bad hombres, which get released in busloads after busloads, do you think had epiphanies while they were in prison and were like, yeah, we're giving up our evil ways. We're going to go back and just accept Israel and now just and go be with our families? Or do you think they're going to regroup? I mean, this is not over. This is insanity, the too much celebration, because there's so many things that have to happen. By the way, there's 26, remains of hostages that did not come back yet. Those are in the coming days. It doesn't look good to have, caskets coming back with loving embraces. But Trump, with the big flyover of U.S. of Air Force One, the speech to Parliament, all the leaders are gathering right now or very shortly in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt. No Hamas at the table. They're not a nation. They shouldn't have anyone there. And also no Bibi Netanyahu. He's not going. It is a Jewish holiday, so he can at least hide behind that if he wants. So, but the question is, what now? Is the war actually over? Bibi has said nothing on that front. Trump was asked when he arrived. He said, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it is. Yeah. But will Hamas actually disarm as the deal demands? I talked to this guy who's like a major player in negotiations over there. And he said, not while Iran is funding them. If Iran keeps giving them money, they're not disarming and they're not giving up. So focus on Iran. Forget about Hamas. That's what I say. Who's going to rebuild Gaza? Who's going to govern it? Is Bibi going to get reelected? He's not very popular, even though he delivered this, and we'll see what happens to his popularity, but he's going to need Trump because Trump is super popular. They're chanting. They have a huge sign they put up that said they have a fake Nobel Peace Prize around his neck. I mean, he's more popular over there than anyone. So all that remains to be seen. There we go. I'm a skeptic. That's what I'm saying. I had to get it out. Had to do it. Had to do it because it's the truth. And what do we deal with? The truth. Can't wait to hear about your second journey. Oh, Janine. So here's the thing. I did the second psilocybin journey. And I'm not ready to do a full dissertation on it because I will say it was really rough, like rough, and the reverberations afterwards, hard, really hard, and certainly like in there, just heavy anxiety, heavy like pain. There's stuff in there. I've had only a couple, less than 48 hours to process, so I'm just not there. But I'm going to, and we're going to reload the episode 2, because it's impossible. Before we get too far ahead, hard good or hard bad? That's the question Lisa is putting forward. I think hard good. I thought then hard bad, like hard really bad. No. I can't handle this. Like, and then I realize, again, remember, you get the journey you need, not the one you want. There's something in there. Something in there. Is it from childhood? Is there saying, and it was fighting me hard on coming out. And all my energy is going into figuring that out. And here on my 54th birthday, I'm going to part ways with alcohol while this is happening. There is no role for that. I got that in the message, in the journey, which was, you be clear. Don't mess with this stuff. You can't dabble in like, give me a fix. Hey, need a fix. Make me better. Make me feel great. You got to commit. Owe it to yourself, right? So that part I know. So it's my birthday. My kids are coming over. I've got lots of chilled rosé in the fridge, and they may have it. And then I'm going to say, go to the booze cabinet. Guys, don't be a big drinker, please. But if you want to steal take whatever you want. Take whatever you want. I think booze is fine when you're in the right place. Anyway, what's my favorite kind of birthday cake? Well, Jamie, now that you say it, I'm a red velvet guy. Is that velvet? I see Steve shaking his head. Steve, I see, you guys don't understand. I can see Steve the whole time. I see Steve backstage. I go, hey, velvet? And he goes,
Oh boy.
Stupid. Happy 54th birthday. Let's get into that for a second, Anna. Like, shit. 54? How? How did that happen? Well, I will say this. Thank you, Lord, for the hairline. No, Steve shaking his head.
Oh, I don't know why I'm crying back here. Maybe you're cracking me up.
I don't know, dude, but I mean, listen, like I say, God's fair. He gave me a great head of hair. He gave you an ability to take a nap on two feet just by leaning to the side. If you know what I'm saying. So, there it is. I do like Carvel. I grew up in New York. And whatever happened to Carvel? Is there still some Carvel stores? I do love Carvel. Oh, Dana Carvel. Oh, Dave Carvel is the best. In New York City, we would all just like, oh man, if we could go to Carvel, Mom, please. Yeah. You're a Libra and it shows, says Sue. You're very balanced on your commentary. Yeah, I think so. I try to be. You know what I mean? Like I can see the way almost everybody feels and respect it. I'm 60 and I really believe 60 is the new 40. Well, we're living 20 years longer on average than we did in the 1950s. That's how life expectancy has shot up. I mean, how about that? What do I want out of 54? I'm going to tell you something. I want to solve whatever is, I've always had a difficulty with discomfort, an inability to sit in it, right? A martini can solve it. Going out with the fellas, going on golf, whatever, this, that. It's been hard to sit in stuff. And so we're going to do that. And getting rid of the booze means, well, I'm not going to go to the club and drink like 3 non-alcoholic beers. Oh, screw that. And I think I think work will, everything gets leaning into it all. So that's it. Balanced and empathetic. Is that the case? Yeah. Oh, Lisa. Yeah, I feel you with discomfort. I just want relief from it. Sometimes it's just like, ugh, shit. And it's like, just let me go do something out there with somebody. And, thing is, I always have fellas who are very available for a cocktail. But I gotta just, I'm putting that down. Billy, you might try. No, I'm not doing a silent retreat. I did one. Wait a minute. I did one. 8 hours, one day, and I didn't speak for 8 hours. It was a silent retreat in Malibu. And that was interesting.
Billy, 8 hours? Wait, I thought silent retreats were like 3 days or something, or a week or something.
Oh, I was talking in my head like crazy. I was just like, oh, I thought you were giving me a compliment. You were saying I didn't really accomplish anything?
No, I just thought, I'm saying
like
I thought
8 hours. How do you keep quiet for 8 hours? That's incredible.
I mean, you walk around at the house for 8 hours by yourself. It's not that hard. But I thought, legitimately, I thought they were like a week, like the big ones in Upper California.
I'm sure they are, but I'm not doing that. I will lose my mind. I will, by the time I started talking, I would forget how. Is Sammy Hagar having a birthday? Oh, yeah. And he is definitely already drinking, I'm sure.
His was last, I don't know when his birthday is, but he had.
No, his birthday's today.
Oh, it is.
I share my birthday. My old friend Kate Walsh from Private Practice, the actress who fell in love with somebody in Australia. She used to be my neighbor, and we were great friends. Maybe I'll send Kate Walsh a little happy birthday greeting. It's been so long. The only thing about birthday, Barry Weiss. Love her. Gotta say it. I really do. I think she's brilliant. What was I telling you, Steve? Oh, I was going to send Kate Walsh. Yeah. Nice little message to her. She was so great. Oh, man. Happy birthday. Yeah. Nice to be spending it on Morning Mics. Mary Ellen, God, we are so glad you're here. I will say it, and I mean it. So anyway, we're going to process all the psilocybin stuff I told you. I've got an integration phone call with a guy today, or Zoom session with a guy today that the man who set me out on the journey, I will say this, great guy that I met who told me all about it. And he said, I texted him and said, wow, journey number 2. Whoa, rough, brutal, help. Wow. And he sent back mine as well. My first was pooping rainbows. And the second was rough. And the reason it's rough, it's not a bad trip. It's because you need, something is really locked in there, and you need a real clear head and an ability to go after it. So that's what we're doing. Got this phone call with that guy. I've had some great communication back and forth with the people who, my guides, my facilitators. And we will, I think next Monday will be a good time to put together a second episode with the right people about what that is. Because I don't want to, I think I gave the impression, and fine. I mean, look, I'm going through this and sharing it in real time. So I definitely gave the impression, oh my God, this is the most amazing thing. Everybody's got to do it. You need to know what you're doing. I can tell you there, and figure out if you can do it, if it's worth it to you, if you can go through it. But I have a feeling there is going to be tremendous resolution and beauty on the other side. I feel that way. So in that case, it was the journey I needed, even though it was really tough. Bingo. Not sure I can do the journey you went on. It's hard for me to let go of my power to a substance. Yeah, I agree. Look, and people say, look, one of the people I want to talk to is my pastor. Am I committing a sin? Is this an idol above my Lord and Savior? But it does grow out of the ground, and everything comes out of the ground. But, so did the apple. We weren't supposed to eat the apple. I don't know. There's all kinds of things in there. It's not for everybody. Ooh, this is someone who knows a little something, Jackie. Dark Night of the Soul time, integrating your shadow. That's what they say, your shadow, the parts we don't want to own about ourselves. Yes, that's what they talked about, the shadow. Yeah, controlled by the ego and all that stuff. Where can we watch your conversation with Bill Maher? I don't know. It's Bill Maher's podcast. I mean, I just Google. Did they release that? I don't know. Has that come out yet? Me with Bill Maher? Really like Bill. God, we had a good time. I think his handler sent me his cell phone number. So I think he's, that means Bill likes you back. And that means maybe we'll get him on Hot Mics, because I really like his, I really like the fact he just does not give a shit. I'm behind, but grateful for the conversation. Good morning. We're just talking a little bit about the psilocybin. We talked a little bit about the hostages coming back and what happens next. Birthday plans today, Mama. Hey, baby. Yes, we have a lot of work to do today, Steve and I. We are not taking, we don't have a vacation today. We've got, we're doing a fun episode. I'm doing a fun episode on Hot Mics on all the facelifts in town. Dr. Ben Tilley is with us. He's one of the top 5, I would say, plastic surgeons, and has done a lot of work. He may not admit it later, but he's done some Kardashian work in a big way, and many other people. And we're going to put up a lot of pictures. We're going to talk the good, the bad, the what are you doing? I think it'll be really funny and light and easy. And then later on, also our friend Darren Karp, who I have a lot in common with. Most importantly, we both like girls. Darren will be in, and we'll do some hot takes. Got to talk about Diane Keaton. I mean, God, who doesn't love Diane Keaton? I mean, oh my God, 79 years old. Talking to a few friends today. I think we'll get into it later on, but I think I know the cause, or certainly one of the major elements. I met Diane. I mean, I used to see, my friend was a neighbor, and she would come to his parties. He would have parties in the backyard, and she would just come right over the fence and come right through the fence and hang out. Yeah, the style was fantastic. I mean, eccentric. She didn't give a man. Dated and lived with Woody Allen for many, many, many years. Woody, Mia Farrow, Diane Keaton. What do hot women see in Woody? He is the perfect example of a sense of humor, I guess. When women say, oh, what's most important when I'm looking for a guy? Sense of humor. These women weren't lying about that, because Woody Allen ain't cute. He's not hot. He is funny. Oh my God. One of the funniest things that I love is it Bananas? When Woody Allen plays Fielding Mellish is his character. And they have Howard Cosell. Oh my God. Howard Cosell is in the movie, and he's broadcasting with his ABC Wide World of Sports jacket on. He's broadcasting from the bedside of Fielding Mellish's wedding night. And they're consummating the marriage. I think the female character is Natalie or something. And he's like, Natalie has taken her place in the bed. And there's a crowd in there. There's chairs all gathered around the bed. Like there's people, like the bed is a boxing ring. Natalie is inside in the bed. She is under the sheets and getting herself ready. And everybody's anticipating the arrival of Mellish. Oh my, here comes Mellish. And the door opens, and Woody Allen comes in a bathrobe with a towel around his neck. And he's like, okay, here he comes. He goes, and Mellish is making a strong entrance, and he slithers his way underneath the sheets, and they're starting to go at it now. There they go. Oh, my God. Mellish with a big move to the right underneath. And, there seems to be a fight going on underneath there. Something's happening at this point. And now, Natalie shows that we see an arm. Okay, she's okay. He does the whole broadcast. And at the end, they're lying there, and he's like, we are going to the bedside now to talk to Natalie. Natalie, how would you say that performance was right there? And she says, yeah, well, it was really quick. It happened so fast. And because, well, I don't think it was that quick. I mean, what would you talking about? Oh my God. It is just so brilliant. You can think of that. And that's probably what she saw. Boy, was that a hard left turn. Oh, was she great. And so I had the weirdest conversation last night. I'm texting with Alec Baldwin because I've been trying to get him on, and he was going to come in to chat with us tomorrow. And but Hilaria got booted off of Dancing with the Stars. So I'm like, any chance you can still talk to us? I have to go to Toronto. I've got a fitting for rehearsal for something. And I'm like, well, what about, can we tape now since we're texting? Like, can I go into my studio at home and record for a little while? Baldwin's like, no, I can't. I'm going to the Hamptons Festival. Can't do it. I'm like, oh, man. He toys with me. He loves to mess with me. I don't know why I want him on so badly, but now it's become a thing. And I'm going to keep hammering until he shows up because I do think he's funny. And I do like the fact that he's tempestuous and loves to like scrap with people. And then I went with, I really want to talk to you also because, Diane Keaton passed, and there's just nothing greater than the scene in Something's Gotta Give when you're laying in front of the laptop naked, okay? And Diane walks into the room playing the character of Erica Berry. And I said, it's the funniest scene ever. He sends back, I've never worked with Diane Keaton. I go, what? What? Wait a minute. Something's got to give. Alec Baldwin is like, he's hooking up with Amanda Peet, right? He's his new young, hot girl, and he's left his wife, played by Diane Keaton. He's left his wife, and he's now with the younger woman, and he's laying there, but his wife is visiting for the weekend, and she walks into the guest house, and he's on the bed, naked, showing his business to Amanda Peet. He's like, no, that wasn't Diane Keaton. Bingo. Lisa with the strong play. It was Meryl Streep.
And
she was currently.
I think It's Complicated.
It's Complicated is the movie that Diane Keaton was in with Jack Nicholson, but not Alec Baldwin. He had nothing to do with it, right?
I feel the when he's there and it's Barbara Streisand. For some reason, I get those two movies confused. So I'm probably wrong. But for some reason, I think it's Complicated. But maybe your memory of bananas proves that you're probably right and I'm wrong, because the fact that you just went through an entire scene of bananas from 1977 or whatever it was is remarkable.
I don't really know. It's Complicated, they say, is Meryl? Oh, Jesus, guys. What the hell? I thought Something's Gotta Give. Okay, Something's Gotta Give is Jack and Diane. Here's a little story about Jack and Diane. Okay. Oh, you know what, Karen? No, it's not okay. It's my birthday, Karen, and you can't even show up on time. I'm not going to get over this. Okay, fine. I'm over it. It's Complicated is Meryl Streep. Something's Gotta Give is Diane. Okay, and it is complicated. Bananas, the snake bite scene. Thank you. You know what? Look at Nosy. Yeah, Karen, you did. You ruined the whole damn day. Let's not forget. Let's nobody forgive her, okay? Let's just be mean. There it is. Oh, my God. Look at that. Now, let me ask you, ladies, I want to do, while we're looking at that, since he's not showing up on the podcast, is that a beautiful body? Is that like, right? He's been fuller than that. But I mean, that's hairy. Do you like the amount of hair? But I think that's a dad bod. I think that is the definition of a dad bod, is it not? I think so. Yeah. I love that scene. It does creep me out as well, Cal, but it is really funny. He's got the laptop up. Meryl Streep walks in. Ah! She screams. Is he a bush? Like looks like he's wearing one, frankly. So Kat says no. Other Kat says old bod. Yeah, Yeah, but like, I think it's kind of sexy. I love men with body hair. Really? He's got a good dad bod. I think so. I don't know why I have an opinion on this at all, but I think so. I wouldn't kick him out of bed for eating crackers. Karen, I would. That's where you and I part. If he took one bite of a cracker in my bed, Baldwin, I would throw his ass right out of that bed. But he's a great lover. He's apparently, you know why? Because that's why he's got 90 kids. That's right. Truth. Oof, my God. Steve's got some body hair. I have some body hair, but only in the front and none on the buns. None on the buns. My great friend Doug has a hairy ass, and I don't know. I just don't think that's, I think he's got to wax that. He's gross. Well, I won't tell Doug you said that. I know you were talking about Alec. Why do you think Alec's gross? I like him. His skits on SNL were funny as hell before he did Trump. Oh, I mean, sweaty balls? Is there anything better than sweaty balls? Please. Billy, are you admitting that you are an upside-down pineappler? Ah! Didn't come from nowhere, babe. I said, I'm not going to really share the truth until show 54. And at that point, I'm going to let it all out. I am not an upside-down pineappler. I will say that. But I do love Amanda Peet as well. She was great in that. Have you ever waxed? Oh, I did the Brazilian, you guys. Come on. Didn't I play the Brazilian for you guys? It's a classic. I did it with Alessandra Ambrosio, the great Brazilian supermodel. And that term gets thrown around, but she is a supermodel. And she was with me and a technician. She saw the whole thing, and they sent that thing right up the alley. Oh, Steve was there.
I was in the room, and when you say she saw the whole thing, yes, she really did see the whole thing, Billy. We were in a very small room, and you really had it done.
I really did. My Brazilian was strong. Oh, Mama, did Tom Cruise get engaged to Ana de Armas? I don't know. I mean, it's a rumor. I don't know. Let me text Tom right now. Oh, I don't have his number. What are you going to do? Right up the Lisa, you're loving my action today, right? I just keep going to you because I'm like, yes, moon river. Yep. Oh, man. Never that. And then Steve, when it was over, I came out from behind the curtain and I started dancing. Now I'm like so free. You know, I went for a run and I was like much faster the next day. I just like the cheeks were just sliding on. Do you do anything alone, Billy? Sleep. I sleep alone. I go, I shower alone. I go for a walk. Like I went for a walk yesterday alone. But if you're sensing that I don't like to be alone too much, that's true. I got to deal with that. I mean, like, would I ever go to a movie alone? No way. Would I take a trip somewhere alone? No way. No way. But maybe I need to do that. Like, just go no, I'm not going to do it. That's one thing I'm just going to deal with. I don't have to fix everything. Did you stop for lunch in Maine? Damariscotta? Oh, Damariscotta is a great, great town in Maine. But I did not stop there because you have to get off of Route 1 and really kind of head down into Damariscotta. So I didn't do that. The one that's on Route 1 you're talking about, I think you might be thinking about is Wiscasset, where they have Red's Lobster Shack. And you can get a lobster roll up there. But it's nice. One thing at a time. Lisa, she's got her finger on the pulse of the Bushman. She really does. She's the whisperer, I think, right now. I love going to the movies alone and I love traveling alone. I guess I'm a weirdo. No, I mean, listen, that means you're really comfortable in your own skin. One of the things I will touch on in the journey that hit me was like, I have a huge network of friends, like friends from everywhere, from college, from working in New York, from just everywhere. And they all they reach out and they say the greatest things. And sometimes you're like, I don't feel this. I need to feel about myself the way they do. Something's in there. That's what but we all have something like that. You know what I mean? I think. It certainly makes me feel better saying it. I love camping in Maine. It's the vacation state for a reason. So beautiful and peaceful. It is so beautiful. Did you know this about Maine? If you were in Kittery, Maine, which is southern part of Maine, like right when you enter into Maine, and you were to take two cars, one of them goes north and the other one goes south. By the time the car driving north hits the Canadian border, the car driving south is in the middle of New Jersey. That's how big Maine is. Woo! Katie, Bushy, Billy, your stories and sharing have certainly make me feel like you are my best friend in my head. Aha! How about that? I hope you never meet me, so you're not disappointed. I'm kidding. We'll all meet someday, that's for sure. Oh, here's a little Maine. Look at a Mainer right there, Sherry. That's where I used to go with my dad Christmas shopping from Massachusetts when I was a kid. Oh, the Kittery Mall. They have a mall there. Probably had some good deals. That's awesome. Deals. I like deals. Amanda, you've never been to any New England states. If you can get yourself to Maine in the summer, I think you'll be really, really happy. And Juju says the best supermodel ever was Paulina Porsakova. What did I do with Paulina? Steve, didn't I do a massage with Paulina Porsakova?
I was just trying to remember.
Oh my God. Yes, it's Paulina. We did a massage in New York and we went to this spa and she has this like cream she was promoting. This has got to be 20 years ago. This is when I was a dexterous, intrepid young reporter. Back in the Heidi Klum days of like, feeding pizzas to the Victoria's Secret models. I did a massage with Paulina. We did a couples massage. And when mine, I was done with mine and Paulina was still having hers. And you couldn't do this today. You'd be canceled. I said to the massage woman ahead of time, I'm going to give you a wink. And one hand at a time, we'll switch. And so I walked in and she was giving Paulina the massage. And then she pulls the right hand away. I put the right hand on the left. And then I'm massaging Paulina. And I said, how does it feel? And she's like, huh? After a couple, she turns around. I'm like, hey! Oh, gosh, she laughed so hard. Back when you can laugh. It was just classic. You know what? I will tell you, okay. So I'm going on the road. I'm going to do 2 dates with Charlie Sheen, who I love. I've always loved Charlie, and I'm admire all this getting a hold of his demons. Holy crap. But thank God he's sober. Oh my God. If it was like old Charlie, I'm doing 2 dates with Charlie. October 25th, we're going to, in 2 weeks, we're going to Reno, and then Palm Springs the week after. And Steve and I are going to go out there and we're going to put the equipment up and we're going to make an unbelievable episode of Hot Mics with the audience. I'm going to Phil Donahue that shit. I'm going to go around to people, talk to them in the audience. And it's just going to be Charlie and I telling stories. Mostly about Charlie and his book, but I mean, I'll never forget the time I broke into his house for the interview. I mean, we'll tell that story, and it'll lead to a million other stories. And you got 2 storytellers in me and Charlie, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. I got a feeling they may pick up. It may lead to other dates. So, I mean, when I was driving up to my brother's announcement in Maine, I was on the phone with Charlie for 20 minutes. And Jesus, is he funny? Well, he is sick. He's got HIV, Amanda. But it's amazing he's alive. And I can't believe this. He's been sober for 8 years. Like WTF, right? That's incredible. Speaking of WTF, this crazy world of podcast that we have entered so late. Hello, so late, but hey, who gives a shit? We're here. Mark Maron, one of the true pioneers is hanging it up. He put up his last episode. And his last episode was with a man he interviewed 10 years ago, Barack Obama. And they had a conversation. There they are 10 years ago. That was in 2015. Obama and Marin. And now Marin is done. And like, he's really one of the great pioneers. We know he has season 2 of the Owen Wilson golf show Stick for Apple coming up. So he's not going, but I, just want to say mad respect to one of the greats. I gotta, like, whatever the new thing is, I want to be like the first guy to do it. Remember, Ashton Kutcher was the first guy to do Twitter, and he had like the biggest following and all that. Charlie Sheen is great. Enjoyed 2.5 Men. It was on early mornings in England. Watched before work. Oh my God, yeah, well, he was brilliant on that show. Oh my
Billy,
God.
I was going to say about Marin. He's gone for 16 years. You're 54 today. That means you and I, 16 years from now, you'll be 70.
Oh,
and I'll be 69. And you'll be 70, and we'll be doing this. No, I say good vibes. Put the vibes out that we're still doing it.
Oh my God. Yeah. And it's huge, right? It's just huge.
Like
makes everybody in the world feel good. It's just great. And it's honest, Yeah. We just count on these people right here to blow it up. Charlie Sheen appears to be a guy you can't help but like. Yeah, he was surely lying when he was using in the past, but I trust Sean Penn's assessment that whatever Charlie's telling us now is the truth. Yeah, I mean, I'll be able to know. I'll be with him, We're flying up together. We're staying in the same hotel. We're both doing a spa day before our first date. Like, but I know he's good. I know he's good. And it's amazing what is somebody's breaking point. And we'll talk about that because we're all dealing with something, but that shit had a real grip on him. He was smoking crack, man. Who does crack? Oh my God. And all kinds of crazy drugs. But what I found most interesting in the book, which I finished, and I did the audio book so I could hear Charlie reading it, which I enjoy. It wasn't crack when he was living in the Sober Valley Lodge, or he was, with the goddesses and winning and tiger blood and saying, Adonis DNA and blah, 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 all these crazy things. It was tubes and tubes of testosterone cream that was getting into his bloodstream and making him crazy. He was trying to get like ripped and jacked, and he just ill-advised. He put his testosterone cream all over him. He wasn't even doing any drugs at the time. I can't believe that. He said, yeah, we're sober. And I'm like, I don't believe that. Not for a chance. Not for a minute do I believe that. And now I do. Oh, the voice. Winning. You were not winning. I think maybe that's a good opening. Charlie, I'm going back to the most profound time when you told the world you were winning. Can we agree now that you were not winning then? Because I tried to suggest it when I interviewed you then, and you seemed to still think that you were winning. Breaking news. Joy and Mary have asked me to wish you a happy birthday. They have no internet connection where they are. I love that you guys text together. Oh my God, ladies. Oh, wow. There it is. It got in there. Have a great time with Charlie. Your guy trip sounds so much fun. Happy for you too. Old friends, warm hearts. Yeah, it's just going to be great stories. He's a cat with 9 lives. No kidding. Oh my God. Yeah. In his book or the documentary, he says he was not winning. Yeah. But just in case there's any people hanging on out there, he was definitely not winning. That was a real shit show. And then he went on that tour to just go and like spew. Live Nation had the idea to take him out on tour so he could and the first show was such a bomb that they booed him off stage, throwing shit on the stage. They booed Charlie Sheen so badly. They just killed him. That was Detroit. And then they brought in Jeff Ross for the second show to kind of steady the ship and carry it through. And then I guess it got pretty good. Yeah. Oh, 2 old friends. Sorry. Yeah, I saw that one. Oh, I'm way behind. Oh, Steve, you know what I'm saying. Courtney says, have you Googled all the places you can eat for free on your birthday? Oh, that's interesting. No, I haven't. I have not. Oh, you know what's bothering me? How about that you hear about that guy last Friday? Like this past Friday, who shorted the Bitcoin? He shorted Bitcoin and total insider trading, started a brand new hidden account. 30 minutes, he made $88 million. Shorting Bitcoin. Trump tweets at 10 a.m. in the morning on Friday, China being a problem. At 3 p.m., Trump announces 100% tariffs on China starting November 1st. The guy shorted everything right before that, made $88 million. Later, finished everything up, made like $190 million. They still don't know who this guy is. Who is this guy? Do not stop until we find this guy. No such thing as a totally secure, random, anonymous account. Bull. I want to know who that is because people lost their shirts. Millions of people, traders all over the place lost their shirts, their families decimated. Who did that? And that person, jail for life. And anyone connected. That's disgraceful. I hope to God it's not connected to these freaking politicians who all get insider, who all go to Washington, D.C. with a salary of like $120,000, and they all have $15 million homes in places because of insider trading. They all do it. But I want to know exactly what happened on this one, and I want a referendum. And this, God, can we just elect some honest people? Ugh, sickening. Yeah, another Bernie Madoff. Mama Roll, you're in Vermont, honey, and apparently it's Indigenous Peoples Day for you. I looked at the list. And Los Angeles, so you and I have that in common. It is Indigenous Peoples Day for us, and, you know, I'm sure in Mississippi it's Columbus. Because we're going to put our foot down. Columbus was a good man. Was he? Do you know anything about Columbus other than the fact he was an Italian guy who just, sailed on the Pinta, Santa Maria? Right? Oh, yeah, Pelosi pig. She's pocketed tons. Yeah. Hey, Dornibus. Oh, dude, that's my old director right there, guys, from Extra. That is Rob Dorn right there. Dornibus. I gave him that nickname. I gave him Dornibus Sativa after weed. And then I also gave him the nickname Dornhub. Like that one? That's a good one. Steve, you have great memories of Rob Dorn. He's a great dude. We love Dornibus.
Love Dorn. Love Dorn. Dornibus is a great name for Dorn.
Everybody say hi to Rob Dorn. He's a great guy.
One of the great programs.
He's directing the show with Derek Huff. Huff in the Buff. That's how I would say I would bring him out in the nude. He's a beautiful man with a great little body, swiveling hips. He's the master of the rond de jambe, which means the rounding of the leg move. My favorite dance move. So we wish good things for Derek and all the people there. We love Derek. He's great. We love dancers. We love to dance. Frankly, it's beautiful. Oh, everybody loves Rob Dorn. Look at that. Rob Dorn is in the house. Dornibus. Yeah. Well, wait, you know what? We got to get an appearance from Dorn. We got to get him. We got to send him a link on like tomorrow or the next day. Dorn, one of these mornings, we got to have you there. Oh, and maybe if like from the set so we can see Joe, the cameraman, Crazy Joe. All the old camera guys, right? See what they're doing. We love those guys. The crew at Extra. Oh, we had Kenny Schaefer. I always said, Kenny, you should have had your own show during COVID. We would have called it Schaefer at Home. You like that? And then we had Jason Fuentes, who I named Daisy. Daisy, just called him Daisy for Daisy Fuentes, and Dornibus and Crazy Joe, which we called him Joe. Remember Joe Exotic? We called him Joe Erratic because he was all over the place. Oh, I love nicknames. I do. It's unbelievable. Yep. Hey, there they are. Shocked to learn Texas is an indigenous state. Oh, really? Rosie, they celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day in Texas? That is nuts. Billy, if you were to do Dancing with the Stars, who would you want as your partner? Oh, what was her name? She's no longer on the show, but was it Elena? Not Trabunskaya. She was so gorgeous. She looked like Giselle Bundchen with the legs. It was early days Dancing with the Stars. Come on, somebody give me this name. What was her name? Elena? Edina? She looked like Giselle. She had sort of a pointy, kind of a nose like that. To me, she looked exactly like Giselle. Not Trabunskaya. Maybe. Oh God, that I would like one dance with her on my birthday, right? Except I'd feel stupid trying to lead her through a dance. That would just be embarrassing. Boy, if you could find me that name, it's just one of those things I can't stand. Elena. It starts with an E. And she was Russian, I believe. Your Russian pronunciation is great. Kat, are you Ruski? No. Trabunskaya, yeah?
Was it Granenko? Elena Granenko?
Elena Granenko.
I think it's her.
I don't think so. Maybe Trabunskaya. I don't know. Oh, Elena Granenko. No. See, Karen thinks also. Nancy O'Dell has a crime. Nancy. Yeah, she's the nicest people. One of the nicest people. Always great memories of Nancy. We have the original dance show here. Oh, yeah. You guys started that. English Dick. English Dick started. Edita. That's it. Edita Slavinska. I can't remember the last. Edita Slawinska. Edita Slawinska. That's it. I'm going to dance with Edita on my birthday. Da, 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 da. And then say, Edita, I don't know where your head's at, but how about a little spot of lunch? Okay? And maybe a movie. I don't know. For sure. It's my birthday, but I want to give a little love to this guy right here. We have a problem, you think, in our country of politicians staying in office way too long until they're super old, Joe Biden and everyone else. I mean, you look at these guys, Chuck Grassley and all these old guys, they're just literally rotting in their chairs. This dude is 92 years old. He's been the Cameroonian president since 1989. Paul Biya. And he's running for re-election. He will be 99 when this next term ends. How about this little guy? Look at him. It looks good, though. It looks like he's in good shape. Oh, yeah. Hey, Susu. Where in Reno? I don't know. I forget. There's a casino there or something, right? It's in a convention center or a casino. It's like I think it's a pretty good sized room. So please come out if you're in Reno. We'd love to see you, Charlie and I. And make sure that the mic gets passed to you. That's what I want. So anyway, Audra in Denver. Billy, I'm a great dancer. I'm going to say something, Audra. I'm and Steve will attest. I'm a decent little dancer too. I got to say it.
You got moves.
I said, I always say God's fair, but God gave me good hair, and my moves are so fast. You can hang on to my hair while I'm putting you in pretzel-like positions that you might not be used to. Okay, Audra. So someday we'll hit the dance floor. I can't wait. Got a great buddy in Denver, so I do go to Denver a couple times a year. And how about your Denver Broncos? Pretty good. How about my New York Giants? Oh my God. I was like, this is a guaranteed loss. We doubled them 34-17. Can't wait. All right, my loves. What are we going to do? Steve, we've got such a busy day.
It's busy. We got to go. We got to go. We got stuff going on.
You did the Zaddy Shorts dance in my first day, and you stayed. That's incredible. Holy mackerel. The Chiefs. I watched with my lawyer last night, Bob Lang, my great buddy Bob Lang, and I watched. He is a big Detroit Lions fan. Oh, that was just a manhandling last night. Big win for T Swift. Okay, Baker Mayfield. Absolutely, Courtney. I love that guy. He is an alley cat. He fights his way to victory. I love Baker Mayfield. I want to be his friend. That guy is awesome. So there you go. And the Patriots. Oh my God, this Drake May guy is so exciting. Jesus, he is young and he is so confident. He is going to be so dominant in this league. I have Drake May, Jackson Dart is I think he's also going to be fire. But, God. Is Jerry Jones still calling the shots on personnel? I mean, he is going to fire and probably has to fire Brian Schottenheimer. I mean, he just has to do it. Scattaboo is, I had a dream. Oh my God, Scattaboo was in my dream last night, and Jackson. That's how excited I am. Dreaming about both those guys. Oh, Scattaboo is the best. Hey, and there's a good one here from Lynn. Good luck not drinking on your birthday. I mean that sincerely. It'll be harder than you think, and you already know it won't be easy. I'm gonna be just fine. I'm gonna be just fine. Because what did Dad say? Nobody ever woke up in the morning and said, "Man, I wish I had another drink last night." Steve, take us out, my good man. Woo! Like. Share. Or tell your friends. Hey, Sammy, give me another whiskey, will ya? Now we're in a Robert Redford movie. Vodka. I lied, it's all vodka. Bop, bop.